Joining me now is Jason Wu, Taiwan's Minister of Foreign Affairs. Mr. Wu, thank you so much, Minister Wu, for being here this evening. It's good to have you with us. What is your reaction, when you hear the president say that there may be some tougher stances towards China coming even at the end of this week in terms of sanctions or possibly in terms of audits being done of Chinese companies here in the United States?
Well, what the Chinese government is about to do to Hong Kong, legislating its national security law, is something that the whole international community has been watching very closely. And I have full respect of what the United States is ready to do against China in order to save and protect Hong Kong's freedom and democracy. And I think Taiwan is also trying to do the same. We have been watching very carefully, and we are also telling China that don't do it. And we are telling China that what they promised 30 years ago, freedom and democracy in Hong Kong should be honored. And we want to support Hong Kong the way we can so that Hong Kong can continue to stay free and prosperous.
Do you think China is taking advantage of this moment when everybody is so focused on COVID-19 in their own countries?
Yes, that's what appears to be. When everybody is getting very busy in dealing with pandemic, and the Chinese government seems to be trying to expand and trying to take actions in many places around the world. Look at South China Sea. China seems to be gearing up its military actions over there. China is also putting pressure on Taiwan. China is also taking up some actions in the East China Sea. It's also trying to impose some restrictions on other countries, especially in the Western Hemisphere, not to deal with Taiwan. And look at what they are trying to do to Hong Kong right now. And I think that is quite obvious that the Chinese government is trying to take advantage of the situation that everybody is busy. But I think we need to stay vigilant, and we are staying vigilant. If Hong Kong falls, or if the Chinese government imposed the national security legislation on Hong Kong, we don't know what is going to happen next. It might be Taiwan, and we are staying very cautious on this issue. We try to protect ourselves.
Do you think that it's possible that China makes a military move against Hong Kong or Taiwan during this period?
What the Chinese government is trying to do is to impose its own rule on Hong Kong. Even though the Chinese government promised Hong Kong a one country, two systems, and the system in Hong Kong will not change in 50 years, but what they are trying to do is fully taking over Hong Kong's administration. And we are also concerned that China might take some military action against Taiwan. That's what I said all along. When the Chinese government is facing crisis domestically, the best way for it is to find a scapegoat outside. And Taiwan can be a very easy scapegoat for China. And we are watching very carefully. And of course, we don't want China to think that Taiwan is so vulnerable that they can take over Taiwan very shortly by military means. So we're trying to get the support from the United States and from around the world diplomatically. And at the same time, we are trying to beef up our own defense capabilities so that China will be deterred.
Taiwan Foreign Minister Joseph Wu, thank you. Good to have you back on the program, sir. We appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thank you, Martha. Thank you.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.